Hi, and welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Returns with your host, Flip. Last time we got a note from, who was it? From Sam? Sam Watts, and he was dead. And we had to talk to some dude about his body. The organ grinders and such. So let us begin. Okay, let's take a look around here really quick. Can't see much. I like that. I like that there's a fog of war. It's kind of cool. I like it. What does this say? Seattle Research Division. Sources say something or other. Anything I can check out? I'm in the back. Employees only beyond this point. I'm an employee. Yes. Smell of death and decomposition wash over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial grade antiseptic. Cool. What happened to this thing? Is this like automated or something? It's a drain. Let's talk to Dresden. Oh my god, it's Dresden. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf, whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job," a little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Yeah, he looks really happy about being a mortician or whatever he does. You know, chopping people to death. Well, they're already dead, so it's not to death. Well, technically, I don't know. This is cool. But when it said, like, where is it? Whistling a tune, I just imagined, hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me the franchise area's coroner too. And you are? I'm not gonna be a dick. I'm Flip. I'm here about Sam. His grin fades. What makes you think I know anything about that? Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull, and I followed it here? I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it, and what with it being all the way out in the Barrens. So who told you he was dead? Let's see here. Sam did, when his heart stopped. 100,000 new yen was... I'm not going to tell him I got money, so it's obviously out. Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. The dwarf raises his eyebrows, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. A dead man switch, eh? Fascinating! I was working on him earlier. He's over here. You don't have to run, sir. You can just walk. Fine, I'll run after you. Sam, you're dead. You're dead, Sam. Okay, let's talk to Dresden. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Ripper, huh? Yeah, I guess the classics never go out of style. He sighs. Not my title. That's what the Seattle Press insists on calling a killer. All I know is that, like, the original Jack, or Ripper, knows how to handle a scalpel. Oh, wait. All I know is that, like the original Jack, Archie Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from his victim. What prize did the Ripper take from Sam? Watts' liver was cleanly cut out. How about the other lucky contestants? The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had the spleen removed. Well, I get, like, heart and liver makes sense, but spleen? Really? You wouldn't take something more... I don't know. Dresden, get out here. I'm gonna go steal from this locker. I'm here about the new Ripper Vic, Sam Watts. Take it. Whatever it is, do it. Cool, I got a med kit. Sam's body is half covered in a sterile surgical suit. His face is ashen white for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest there's a small pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine evidence through his bag without spoiling it. Let's look at the cred stick. Let's take the cred stick. Sweet. 300 new yen. Let's look at his business card. Moving things around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. There's something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. Okay, let's look at his shirt. It's Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing, and blood has thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. Thanks. And a handwritten note. You can only see part of the note, given the torn off bits and blood stains. Okay. Sam, I feel terrible that we argue something. We have been dead for a long time to say I'm sorry about your condition. See you there. Love, Jessica. Okay. Well, that was cool. Let's go see what's happening over here in this conversation. Let's talk to his boss, even though that sounds like a bad idea. Towering over the diminutive quarter is a homicide detective right out of central casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can... Oh, wait, yeah. Blah. You can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So this is... Wait, what was his voice? So this is Ripper Vic? Oh, wait, so this new Ripper Vic. Watts' name... so this new Ripper Vic... Damn it, I'm sucking at words and commas and stuff. So this new Ripper Vic... Watts. Name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? So you insisted at the time. Oh, come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. The Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows his way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy, too. So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star Detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Yes. Who the hell are you? Well, I could have done that, but I don't have... I like that they show you that, you know, hey, if you had this Strength 4, you could do that. I know in Fallout and stuff, if you just don't have the thing, it doesn't show up. So you have no idea, like in future playthroughs, what kind of stuff you might want to go for. So I like that they have that here. Who the hell are you? I like this answer. But that means I'm kind of intimidated. I'm not going to say that. That sounds stupid. So I'm new in town. You the welcoming committee? If you're new in town, let me be the first to tell you that I run the show. If you get in my way, you'll end up back here on a slab. He looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. Bye. He's gone. Guess we'll talk to Dresden again, because we don't know where else to go. Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties, too. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. You're really gonna work for the dead man? Let's see here. Sam... A job's a job, and this one pays better than most. Fascinating again! Detective McCluskey? Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 new yen a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. You have honor. After a fashion, I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? Okay, I guess we'll find out about, stuff. What are organs worth these days? No. Let's say, on the take, who's paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. What was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there was unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use a dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. Okay. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of nuyen, but individual organs? Not worth as much anymore. What with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days, organ grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky, though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Do they still use scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Have you heard of the Seamstresses Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You'd probably like it. Me? I'm not really the going-out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus, the dead are just easier to get along with. Where was Sam killed? I already got 2 karma. Sweet. That's cool. Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you can't find anything useful? Okay then, I'll go do that. Let's go open this stuff. What do I get? Sweet, medkit. And this? Dock Wagon Basic Trauma Kit. Cool. Anything in here? Nope. Okay, I guess we'll go activate this thing. Dun dun dun! The cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. That's pretty freaking hot. Let's open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa! Easy there! Okie dokie. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? Doesn't feel like 6 yet. Sorry, I didn't expect you to be so alive. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I notice you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? Let's see here. I'll ask the questions. What the hell are you doing in a morgue drawer? No, I'm not Batman. The last Ripper victim. Did you know him? Sam? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then, over at the Union. Decent enough guy, always in trouble over something or other, though. Jake yells at the other side, John, is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. And I thought you could help him out. Maybe. Even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses. Might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then, the name's Jake. And you are? Call me Flip Your Tubber One. I'm still... Nah, nice to meet you, Jake. I'm Flip. YouTube R1. And well-mannered, too. Such things are rare in this city. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstresses Union that night, tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. Damn, maybe I need some soy cough after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyways. Now what's wrong with this intense? You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat core bounty on my head. I don't know. Should I pronounce this as corp or core? It sounds weird if I say core bounty, but it's kind of how it's supposed to be pronounced. I don't know. Corp bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off of my head. Jack smiles, and you get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last stay in this place. Great, so you don't know anything. Well, let's see here. Do you know anything else? Oh, you've done this before. That's actually interesting, I guess. It's a long story. I end up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Yeah, Jake's here. Jake here's a regular. Should have started a rewards card. Jake, a few more visits and you get a free night stay. Excuse me. Huh. I'll hold you to that, John. Anyway, they found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union. Missing liver and all. Tell you what. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leader's got the whole gang searching for the Barons for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit those streets alone at night. Trust me. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? Let's hear. Yes, yes, or yes. But there's 3 different ways I can say it. It might matter. Let's hear. I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. I don't work for free. It's nice having someone watching your back, assuming you can trust. No, we're not doing that one. I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Alright, Jake. Count me in. Great. I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers, but this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it to this Morgue in one piece without packing some heat. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon? Yes. I like to keep my distance. Do you got a rifle? What is that noise? Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. You don't like windows, do you? Never mind. Here's a rifle you can borrow. So, ready for an evening out on the town? Just a minute. Tell me some more about these gangers first. Yeah, tell me some more. Well, they're one of the nastier gangs in town. They're symbols of flaming jack-o'-lantern, but you wouldn't like their version of trick-or-treating very much. Around here, they're led by a troll named John Paul. John Paul Jones the Second. He's got all the Halloweeners in the Barrens looking for me. We take him out. Maybe I can breathe a bit easier. Well, if you're buying, hey, I've already provided the party favors. We can leave whenever you're ready. Alrighty, so we got a quest, everybody. A quest to go kill the local gang leader. Sounds good. I mean, I'm just a dude. Visit Sam's murder site. You're playing... Do we already do it? Yeah, we already read that. Okay. So mission items, none. I have 2 2 karma to spend, which I can do so here. Let's see here. For 2, I think I want another one in rifle. Critical damage percentage visible, burst fire available, weapon permitting. Yeah, either that or pistol, but I don't really want pistol. Did I? Yeah, I put one in there. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go with, where'd it go? I'm gonna go with rifle. Confirm. Sounds like a good idea. And I got an AK-97, the most common assault rifle in the world. Let's go. Come on, buddy, let's go. Come on, buddy, let's go. Is there anything else I can look at here? Breaking news, Telestrian CEO James Telestration the third to announce new Seattle death pit. Head out into the Barrens, confirm. That'd be cool, some death pits. I like me some death pits. The Redmond Barrens. Run in the Seattle sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. It doesn't matter your business, the Barrens doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum, add a dash of tourist trap, and you've got a recipe for mean as hell. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. And maybe we'll be home after the next time on Shadowrun Returns with me, Flip.